them dick pills, trying to go 2 hours with women. I'm like, dog, you trying to fuck a girl that you don't really give no fucks about, and you taking a dick pill to fuck her for 2 hours. You got a wife. I had this coworker, and he told me about how he had a girlfriend, you know, back in the day. So one day, before he had a wife, he had a girlfriend. Found out was being unfaithful. So I made this video because I wanted to talk about how it felt when he told me that. Because I talk to this man, I talk with him like every day. Every day. He talked to me about, just doing things the right way. I got in trouble, when I was working and stuff like that. So, he was just trying to lead me on to the right direction. And, I was getting into a lot of things and stuff like that. And, he just happened to tell me that story. And I'll proceed. So one day, his, quote unquote girl was being unfaithful. He told her to strip. And I'm thinking to myself, like, why you told her to do that? Well, what he explained to me was, you can tell when a woman is being unfaithful because of the smell, right? So if she's been around and she's been inside another guy, it's a smell. So he told her to strip her clothes, strip everything, right? He told me he sniffed her and all that. Was the smell of another guy inside her. Previously, that was inside her, right? So he goes on to tell me, I was so angry. I was so mad at the girl. I hit her. Now, I think he told me the way the story was, he clocked her, smack. She fell. And, she was pleading and begging and like, I didn't want to do it or whatever. Like, I didn't know and all this stuff. I just wanted some alone time with him and all this other stuff, right? He told me he regretted doing that. He told me he regretted doing it. And, like I said, I talk to this man every day. And I talked with him, like, and I was just like, I didn't say it to his face, but I was like, man, as a man, that's one of the weakest moves you could ever make. That's one of the weakest decisions as a man you can make, is hit a woman. I realized, like, this man is a good person to me, He's helped me out. And, when I needed somebody to talk to, he was there. So it was kind of alarming to hear, but like, I don't think nothing of him. I don't think like he's a bad person. I don't think he's ungrateful or whatever the case may be. I don't think I still think he's a good person at the end of the day. All he wanted to do was help me out and, give me advice when I needed it most. So, you know, I, the thing is though, he got a wife now. And, he was telling me just how bad he was doing his wife. Like, he talk about, oh, she do anything for me. And on the side, you dogging your wife out, bro. And like I said, I didn't say this to him. I didn't say this to him. But I guess, if he sees this video, hey, it's all love. But, he's dogging his wife out now. Like, he's got a freaky girl over here, a freaky girl over there. The girl that do the little tongue thing under you, yeah. all that. And I'm thinking to myself, like, dog, you just hit. You just told me a story not too long ago about how you hit your, so-called girlfriend. And now you're telling me you got a wife, but you dogging her out. You dogging that girl out. You act like you the big bad man now. And like I said, it's all love for him. It's all love. But I felt like it was right to tell this story because, he doing his wife bad now. Like, he doing his wife dirty. Like, I don't want to get into his business, but I'm going to say it anyway. That man be doing pills. He be using them dick pills, trying to go 2 hours with women. I'm like, dog, you trying to fuck a girl that you don't really give no fucks about. You talking about a girl that you don't even give 2 fucks about. 2 fucks. And you taking a dick pill to fuck her for 2 hours. But you got a wife that love you and care for you. And I'm telling you, like, the way he makes her sound, dog, she sounds like a woman every man wants. She sounds like a wife. She sounds like wife material. And I'm telling you, it don't add up. It don't add up. It's like how you have somebody so good and then you just got yourself that just be, you be dogging, like you doing it so bad. You doing it so bad. And you don't even communicate with nothing with her. You don't tell her nothing. You be like, I'm tired from work. I be going home, sleeping with old girl and this old girl. Like, you going home and sleeping with 2 bitches you don't even know. 2 girls you don't even really fuck with like that. The way you do your wife. Cause I know if you had to choose your wife over them, you choosing your wife. That girl got it made for you. She got a home cooked meal for you. She be changing the channel every time you tell her. He told me every time he go home, that girl be like, hey, I'm at the door. What you want to eat? You want me to turn the TV on for you? I'm like, nigga, I don't even watch TV. But if I would have a wife that literally have a remote in her hand when I get home, talking about I got a plate full right here, I got the TV remote right here. You ain't gotta do nothing. Just sit and relax. That girl probably rub his shoulders when he get home. But he over here fucking 2 women. It don't make sense, man.